Good evening, Mr. Bond. Are you looking for the very best in German comfort? Well, look no further, because we have the very best sponsored by Mercedes-Benz. Alrighty, so as mentioned, we have the very best in German comforts here for you today with the AMG sponsored Petronas, which has quite a lot of really nice little functions and features on it that actually go a long way to completing a very premium kind of product. Now, Noble isn't known for making cheap budget chairs, and their quality is definitely on, well, pretty much some of the highest that you can get in a gaming chair globally, pretty much. And I'm going to demonstrate this with a little show and tell. So the first chair that you will see on your screen now is an old macro chair that I had bought for the sum total of 750 Rand. Marked down from 1,500, mind you, it was quite a deal at the time, but after about a year and a half, I understood why it was such a deal, with the arm pieces peeling off, them not really being adjustable, comfort being kind of limited, and then the frame bending, which led to circulation cut off of my leg, and prompted me to go and get another macro chair. And after that chair had also died, I decided to rather step my game up a bit. I'd seen some really cool AK racing chairs on the StarCraft 2 professional circuit, and decided I'm going to bring myself one of those. Maybe we'll try and bring 20 and see how they go. They didn't sell it all, unfortunately, because of really poor marketing and other kind of issues, but I did keep one for myself. And in the show and tell here, you'll see it is quite good quality. It is that's primarily why I got them. But these would retail locally for about 5,500 to 6,000 Rand, and with somewhat limited feature set, especially when compared to the beast that I'm sitting in now from Noble. Now, both of these chairs do come with a memory foam, so they start off a little bit hard on the actual seat, but they do soften over time, as I've experienced with my chair. It'll take a couple of weeks, and then they soften up and become a lot more comfortable. But that's not what caught my eye when I looked at the Noble. There's a couple of things that I will reframe for and start to go through with you now. Alrighty, so here is the chair, as we said, in all of its glory. For reference, I'm 1.8. This is probably about my tite here is about 1.6-ish, just like at the top of the frame there. And jeepers, it's got some really cool quality of life features. One of the ones that was a bit more interesting for me was if you push in these here, you can go forward and back. They do swivel as well, and then they go inwards and outwards as well, which is a first for me. So these are full, what they call 4D armchairs, which is pretty cool. And then they can obviously go up and down, so no bumping into your desk, which is I really like. I must say that is a big plus. Really nice velour finished, cushions, extra cushions, head support. It just comes off. It does have a what's the name? The clip. It's got a clip, and then it can attach on your chair like so, and give your neck a really nice time, or not. And then it's exactly the same for this as well. Goes through the bottom of the chair over there, and then it's adjustable and it'll stay in position, which is really nice. This is kind of like a default on chairs these days, though. So what makes this one a little bit special? Well, beyond the fact that it's Petronas colored, it's got green stitching and green wheels and everything, it's just got these little green and silver accents all over it. I mean, a really nice embossed Noble logo, nice embroidery on the inside here. Like, the quality is just really good. Nice carbon fiber finish, just to give it that sporty race car feel. And I mean, AK Racing made automotive chairs before they did the gaming chairs, and this feels like a Sparko a lot of the time. I must be honest, I go Sparko GT. Those are actually, in South Africa, like 22,000 Rand a set later for that kind of chair. So this with a 150 kg gas cylinder and a fully reclinable back as well almost 180 degree. That's quite mean. And then it's obviously got the gas cylinder portion, which I can only just pull push down from above. That's definitely a 150 kg. And then on the other side, I believe this is a tilt, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And you can lock it. Oh, now that is comfort. That is comfort. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the argument, right? When you look at a chair for this kind of value, price versus performance always comes up. And as we've seen with an Al-Budgety macro chair, it's probably only going to last 2 years. That chair weighs about, I don't know, 15, 16 kilos, maybe. This weighs 27. The frame and chassis on this thing are built to get like used by large individuals. I'm only 82, 83 kg, 90 when I'm a chunky boy and I've been eating too much pizza, and my too much pizza bum ruined a chair like that. Okay, the other one is about 2 years old. It's even starting to show signs of age. This has been built and been used as a demo chair and gone around the place, and it still looks brand new. Absolutely brand new. It got delivered to me like completely built, otherwise I would have done a build video on it as well and spoken about that experience. But they're all much of a muchness as far as that goes, and looking at the fittings and stuff in this chair, definitely a good product finish there. And just like everything has been sort of dialed up to 11 is the best way I could explain it. So if you guys do like ye olde AMG Petronas, you do want a really good chair with their branding on, then this one seems like honestly a bit of a no-brainer. We hope that you keep your lives taking in your games ranking, and I'll see you on the flip side.